Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing okay. Today I'll be looking at 3 mistakes to avoid as a new bike rider. Now if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed that type of content, please consider hitting the bell icon to be notified when I release new videos.
You can also hit subscribe to join our growing community.
Alright, so the first mistake I see too many riders do is having poor bike fit. I've actually seen a lot of people abandon riding bikes just because they were super uncomfortable on their bikes.
First, learn how to recognize your optimal saddle height and how to adjust tilt.
If your saddle is not comfortable, don't settle for that. There's a saddle out there that you will feel comfortable on. All saddles have different shapes, and so is your body. We're all different, and one saddle will not fit all. Bikes also come in different sizes. Make sure, if possible, that you have a bike that will fit your specific size. If you can't, then you can figure out how to compensate for your bike oversize or short size. A good bike fit does not only increase comfort, it also increases performance. And by performance, I don't mean going fast or going far. I mean the amount of energy that you have to put in to do a set distance. So if you find yourself really tired after really short distances on a bike, it could just be because of a poor bike fit. Poor bike fit can also end up in injury. So it's important to really get familiar with how to set up your bike. It's a good investment in time and energy on your part. So really, it's super important and probably the number one thing you should be doing when acquiring a new bike. Alright, so number 2, you figured out your bike fit. Now the second thing I see a lot of new riders do wrong is not paying attention to tire pressure. Tire pressure is another one of those things that will drastically increase the amount of effort that you put in order to do a set distance. Tire pressure can also lead to more punctures, and in the most extreme cases, catastrophic failure as well. A good item to invest into is a bike pump with a pressure gauge. Most tires will have a pressure rating on the sidewall that tells you exactly the range at which the tire should be inflated. This range will tell you exactly how much or how little you need to pressurize your tires. If your bike feels sluggish, there's a good chance your tires are deflated and you need to pump them up. All right, the third mistake, and probably the biggest one on this list, is not taking care of your bike. Bike maintenance affects safety, parts wear, and performance. Like any other things that you own, taking care of your bike is super important. And it's not that complicated. There's a few things you can do weekly or monthly to increase the life of your bike, and in the process, increase your enjoyment of your ride. Also, depending where you live, bike maintenance could be the most important thing that you can do on your bike. For example, here in Canada, where we have really crappy weather for half the year, and where the city treats our roadways with salt, cleaning up my bike weekly prevents my parts from wearing down prematurely. Bike maintenance doesn't need to be complicated. Really, there's 3 little things that you can do weekly to keep your bike in top shape.
First thing you should do is making sure that you regularly clean and lube your chain.
Monitoring for wear and tear, whether your brake pads are worn down or you have loose screws. And giving your bike a wash now and then, especially if you're riding your bike in the winter. Now, all these tips become even more important if you are a commuter and putting a lot of miles on your bike. As mentioned, it will not only make your bike safer and for you to enjoy your rides more, but it will also save you a lot of money and parts wear down the road. Okay, so we're done with this short list of mistakes to avoid for bike beginners. If you have questions, please do not hesitate and put them in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Stay safe, ride often, and I'll see you next time.